Good morning, everyone. This is Novella. I wanted to make a video because I am a part of the Fabulous Over 40 competition, and you guys don't know nothing about me. So I figured that I would make a video about my history, my biography, what I like, what I don't like, what I'm interested in, my school, etc., etc. So in this video, I'm going to be referring to some notes in my little handy book, okay? Because if I had a teleprompter, this would be so much easier. But I don't. So I'm going to be like referring to this and talking into the camera. So let me start out by saying peace to the gods. And hello, fam. You're probably wondering why I say that. I say that as a term of endearment. For me, that's the reason why I say it. We all have God's consciousness inside of us. And we all are family. It's like saying assalamu alaikum and wa alaikum salam or namaste or some term like that. It's so positive. So that's why I say that. But let's get into it. Who is Novella? So, I want to start out by saying I am from Harlem, New York, 136th Street and 7th Ave. That is AKA Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard for the ones in the back. I lived there for 24 years. I went to PS 92 public school, and then I went to Manhattan School, Martin Luther King, and then I went to college in Hunter College, but then I transferred to business school in Manhattan. I'll talk about that later. Oh yeah, like not a lot of us, or all of us, are like trash from Harlem. Y'all see who's popping and who popping in the news. Act like you know. Or like that. So like I was saying, I went to a business school in Manhattan, and I attained my associate's degree in business management and marketing. And at the same time, I was working at 9 West on Madison Avenue in Manhattan. That was super fun. And I also was like doing talent shows and modeling, and I got burnt out. It was a lot. I was doing a lot. My mother encouraged me. Like she used to tell me, like, you're gonna get burnt out. You're doing a bit too much. And I didn't feel like I was, but I did get burned out. But I wanted to go and finish my degree and get my bachelor's degree, and then go for my master's, and then go for my PhD. But the devil had other plans. Excusez-moi, Frances. Well, then I got divorced. Oh, I forgot to mention, while I was in high school, Martin Luther King High School, I was a part of this this program called the Academy of Finance, which offered like the students that was there the opportunity to have an internship at one of like the financial institutions, and we were able to like take college courses. And out of my school, I was 16 years old, and I was chosen to work at the New York Stock Exchange for Salem Smith Barney, and I was the only one from my school like nominated for that. So this is my little reward here. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's when my name was Novella Ross, my mother's maiden name. And then I got married, and then, actually my father changed my name to Nicholas, and then I got married, and it was Oishi, and then I got divorced, and then I got married again, and now it's Drapos. So after my first divorce, like, I suffered like some trauma, because there was verbal abuse, there was physical abuse, and some other bullheaded hoe shit, excuse me, that was going on. So I went to counseling, and I went to this organization called Women Rising. I had to take domestic abuse group session classes, and had to go to a therapist once a week for 30 days. And I think that was like extremely helpful. Like, shout out to Elaine and Mary, my counselors. It was extremely helpful for me. So after that, I healed from that, and my husband helped me with that. So I do thank him for that. After I went through the therapy, I decided that I wanted to go back to work. So I became a preschool teacher for a year at a daycare center in Secaucus. And after my kids graduated this past June, I left. I resigned. And then I wanted to follow my dream and my passion and my calling. And my calling and passion is music, singing, entertainment. I love music. I love singing. So I just felt like I wanted to follow my dreams. So I started going to the studio every Saturday and recording songs and practicing and getting my voice back together, back in shape. So that's been an experience. I'm still doing that now. And then this opportunity came about, the Fab Over 40. And it's supported by breast cancer organization Hope. And I thought that was really special because last year my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she had a double mastectomy, and it was a really tough time for me and her. It sent me to like a deep, dark night of the soul, and it was pretty hard for me. But you know, with God's grace, we got out of it. My mother, went through story time. My mother went to surgery in the morning, and she had the surgery, and then I was asking her doctor when she'll be able to come home. The doctor said after a double mastectomy that she was able to come home like within a couple of hours of the surgery. So I found that kind of odd. I went to pick up my mother from the hospital because the doctor said that she was able to go home and be discharged, and she passed out when she got home. And that was one of the scariest moments of my life. And my children had to witness that. I had to call the ambulance and everything. And then we took her back to the hospital. And they kept her for 3 more days. And I think that's what they should have done in the beginning. But, that happened. And by God's grace, she was fine. So this competition is near and dear to my heart. I feel like winning this competition will be winning from my mother. Because she deserves it. She's always been my rock. She's always been there for me. Even if she was the only one there for me, she's always been there for me. So, ending, I want to tell you guys to keep voting. I'm actually in second place. Let me be in first place. Keep voting at votefab40.com, and let's see if we can win this thing, because it's not just for me. It's for my mom and for all the rest of the women that's suffering from breast cancer and who are in remission and who's like keeping the faith and being strong and, beating this thing called cancer. So I love you guys. Continue to vote. And that's Novella in a nutshell. Bye.